Aloha. Today I would like to talk about how to tune your ukulele. If you haven't done this before, it's actually a little bit challenging, so I wanted to talk through every step. The most important part is to learn how to hear when the uke is in tune, and so let's just listen. I'm playing the strings from top to bottom. G, C, E, A. It makes a little melody. My dog has fleas is the way it was taught to me. Let me show you a picture of what that would look like on a piano. So the C note, the lowest note, isn't the string on the top. It's the second from the top. And that's the same on a piano as middle C, like do in do-a-deer. The next highest note is the second string from the bottom. That's E. That's like mi in do-re-mi. The string on the top of the instrument, that's G above middle C. That's so in do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And the bottom string is the highest, A. That's la in do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So you really need to just listen and get to where you can hear when your uke is reasonably in tune. Being able to hear is the most important part. So for the next bit, let's go ahead and get a tuner. So I've got an electronic tuner like this. It goes on the headstock. It'll have a little bit of a clip. Goes right here at the end of the headstock. And when the strings vibrate and the instrument vibrates, this feels the vibration and gives a reading. You have to turn it on. There's a little power button right there. So let's listen to the next bit. What does it sound like when you change the tuning? So here's a tuning peg for this C string, second string from the top. This is the tuning peg. And I'm going to turn it what looking down looks like counterclockwise, clockwise. And the pitch gets lower. When you turn it the other way, the pitch gets higher. So go ahead and take out your uke and try that yourself. Take any string, say the C string, or here I'll do the G string now, and twist that top tuner, top string, turn it clockwise, and you hear the pitch get lower and lower and lower. And what you're doing when you do that is to loosen the string. The looser the string is, the tension on the string, the lower the pitch. When you tighten the string, the pitch goes up. It's like stretching a rubber band tighter and tighter. So practice that until you're sure you understand which way tightens it, raising the pitch, and which way loosens the string, lowering the pitch. So let's go ahead and start with G. It's when you're looking at the tuner, it'll probably look something like this. Where when things are in tune, there will be some kind of an arrow, and when it's right in the middle, that means the instrument is correctly in tune. But if the arrow is off, and it will probably light up green, a lot of them light up green. But if the arrow is to the left, that means the pitch is too low. That's called flat in music, too low. That means the string needs to be tightened. So let's do that with the G string for a minute. So it's too low, and I see it needs to be tightened. So to bring it up to G and get it right in the middle, I'm tightening, tightening. There we go. There's a general rule that you always want to tighten up. Let's pretend you want to tune by tuning up, by making the pitch go up, not tune down to a note. You want to tune up to it. So for example, that's my E string, it's too high now. I don't want to just tune down until it says E and the arrow is in the middle. I want to go too low. I'm going below E. And now I'm tightening up to the pitch. Another thing you'll want to watch out for when you're actually reading the tuner, check and see if there's a little symbol next to the letter for the note. If there's a symbol that looks like a lowercase letter B, that doesn't, say it said G and then the little letter B, that doesn't mean the note G or G natural. What that means is G flat, a half step down. So here, for example, I'm playing a G, but there's G flat, G, G flat. So be sure your tuner says G and not G flat, or alternatively, watch out for the symbol that looks like a number sign or a hashtag or the pound sign. That's called sharp, and it means a half step too high, a half step, 1 fret too high. So here's G. But if the instrument had G with the little hashtag symbol, that means you're tuning to this, which is not what you want. You want G, G sharp, G, G sharp, G. So make sure you're tuning to the actual note and not to sharps and flats. And now we'll just go through one at a time. Here that's in tune. That's out of tune. You can hear that. So let's just bring it in one string at a time. So bring up the G. It was too low. The arrow's on the left. I'm tightening until it's in the middle. Here's, oh, I'm all the way a letter too low. I'm on B. Right now I loosened it so much, I'm on this note, but I need to be on this note. And to go up from B to C, I need to tighten until it actually goes up a half step. You can hear it coming up. E was on, and A it's flat, the arrow's to the left, so I'm going to tighten that. And it turns out on most ukes, the direction you turn the tuner for these bottom two strings will feel like the opposite of what it is to the top two. So to tighten, I need to twist this way. Let's just listen to that. I'll loosen first. Now I'll tighten. Coming up to A. So that's how to tune an ukulele to standard tuning.